Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today is episode 10 of the Toronto Blue Jays franchise mode as we hit 2022 already with the Toronto Blue Jays. I mean, we are more years deeper than the Florida Panthers are, and we're looking pretty good as the Toronto Blue Jays, looking pretty fresh. I'm really excited to see what this team looks like. So I want to start about one thing that we talked about last episode, and that was our starting pitcher core. Of course, we got Boraki, Sean Reed-Foley, Mark Letter Jr., and then Lance McCullers Jr. We also have Phil Bickford there, but I don't think it's fully ready to just be that. Phil Bickford is not a guy that we're going to start as our starting pitcher. He's a bullpen guy. He's our guy that's going to be the depth player back there. He's not ready yet. And we have enough money to go out there and get someone to come into the Blue Jays and be that kind of depth starting pitcher for us. And there's so many players. How much will Bo Bichette be making next year? I want to sign Bo Bichette right now. Front loaded $6 million for $2 million. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Bo Bichette, Boraki. I don't know. We'll have to see about Boraki. And see if we're actually going to give him a contract or not. Everyone else, I guess, we'll see as well. We'll make decisions later. Also, I guess we're going to have to talk about one other thing, is the first base situation, because do we have another first base? Because we only have, I think, Kevin Biggio as our first baseman, like a backup first baseman. Brendan Jerry's not. Yeah, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., no. Bo Bichette's not. No one else can be our extra first baseman, which kind of gives us a little bit of a problem if you really think about it, because you got no extra first baseman, so we're going to have to pick ourselves up one. Which will mean, I think, Lordiel Gurriel Jr. will have to be the guy who we trade away to go and pick up like a first baseman with some power, with some pop in his bat. Because then Kevin Biggio could play that second baseman, right? Because he's been the first baseman guy, and then if you need to, you could play Brandon Cherry as your second baseman if need be. So we'll figure that all out later. But I do want to go out there and sign one guy, because I don't think there's any first baseman. No, there's no first baseman, so we're gonna have to do a trade. So I want to go after the boy. I think we have too many right-handers though. We only have one. I was gonna go after Dallas Keuchel. That was the guy that I was gonna go after. We needed to go after someone that could bring some expertise into the team, a left-handed pitcher. We'll sign him for 1 year. Let's see if he comes to the team. A longer contract would be nice. How about that much? That much? $7.7 million. Okay, we got him to the deal. We got him pitching for us. Now, we need to make one last deal, and that is trading away Lordiel Gurriel Jr. He's been a solid player for the team, who is signed up on a big contract, but we need to get rid of him because we don't have a first baseman since we traded away, who is it? What's his face? Rowdy Tellez last year, which is right there, coming right back to the Blue Jays, and Matt Duffy. Man, I'm going to have to just do a trade for everyone because they're giving us a bunch of MLB-ready players since he's such a good player. We're going to Aaron Sanchez, 86 overall for an Aaron Sanchez. Man, he really definitely did pop his bat when he started to get his overall back, which is nice for him because he's a good baseball player. You got to give him that, not prospects, for fuck's sakes. We need all baseball players. We need a first baseman. That's what we're looking for right now, is a first baseman. Luke Vaught, so 82 overall. How good is he? The Yankees. What does he bring to the table? Is he a big power hitter? I mean, he's not that bad. He could definitely pop that bat. 22 home runs, 74 RBIs. How much is his contract? $2.7 million for the next year. 32 years old, 82 years old. Not too bad. Definitely got to keep in mind. So Luke Vaught from the Yankees is someone to look at. You get some guys that are already ready, and you get a relief pitcher in Jonathan Holder who's ready to start playing right now. So that's nice. No one there. Lordiel Gurriel Jr., he's worth a lot of value, which is nice. We just got to find another first baseman. Herm, but he's a 78 overall. The Royals. Let's see how that is panning out. The Royals, first baseman Hearn. He has some pop in that bat, but Luke Vaught does the exact same thing. He's weak on the left hands, though. he's really good right-handed contact. I don't think we have very many left-handed batters, if I really think about it. How many left-handed batters do we got? Right-handed, 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 right-handed. Yeah, no, Beretta, he is powerful with guys who are in the right-handed side, which is perfect because you take a look at most of the hitters that we have. Corral Jr. not as heavy. We definitely need that right-handed guy for sure, and Hearn could be that guy for us. I mean, that's a perfect deal for a team like us. Oh, whoops. But in the trade that you do with the Yankees, you get a relief pitcher in that as well, which I'm really liking because you get a relief. Oh, Dylan Betances is now there, so you get. Oh no, that's totally different. Luke Vaught, you get Jonathan Holder, who's a relief pitcher, a hell of a good relief pitcher in that. With the Royals, you don't get that much value. You kind of don't even get that much in return for what you actually want. Which is we're looking for a. No, we don't want that deal. Trent Thompson is now 77 overall, so that's nice. Another first baseman, but not what we are looking for. I think the Yankees kind of fit that mold. They kind of set that standards for a good player, and some good pitchers in that as well. So we're gonna take a look at everyone there. I think that's our best physical deal. Tyler White's not even ready to play ball yet. Yeah, man, the Yankees really gave us something for our money right now, man. They have the players, they have that. Yeah, the Yankees win that for sure. I forgot to take a look who are we getting from the Yankees. Oh shit. Did they really change it up? Anyways, I know what the deal. You get Jonathan Holder, 3 years at a right-handed guy who's looking like a solid bullpen guy. I'm liking that. You get Luke Vaught, and then you could get like another potential player, which is also nice. So let's see what we got. I think he's too low overall. We need another bullpen guy. I would love another bullpen guy because we just need to build up that prospect pool for the relief pitchers. So if we could get like a prospect from you guys, it would be nice. What do you guys have? Jose Meza, who's playing this year for the first year. You guys don't got very much, but we'll pick up Hugh Atkins. For Lordiel Gurriel Jr., you guys accept the deal. Luke Vaught will be coming to the Toronto Blue Jays. We also get a relief pitcher in Jonathan Holder, so that means we could send down Thomas Pahone, which we really didn't want to play him. Who's actually better, Brenham or Pahone? Pahone has that home runs per 9 on him and a better stamina. How about the clutch? 66, 65 control. They're like identical players. 60, but he has a better home runs per 9, which we're gonna need. So we're gonna move him down move him up to the MLB, and then Phil Bickford, you'll be playing as a late relief pitcher. Pahone will be playing. Jonathan Holder, who is a fantastic guy to have on the team. $3 million, which is not that much for a guy that is a relief pitcher, which we have been needing a big time relief pitcher. So I mean, this team is looking ready this year, man. Let's take a look at the lineups and see what we can do for the Toronto Blue Jays this year. So we're gonna throw Kirsten Yelich in there, so that's center field. So we need Don David in there. Right field, he's not second base. Kevin Biggio, you'll be taken over by Luke Vaught. Kevin Biggio, you'll be taking over that spot, and then Christian Yelich, you'll be taking over right field, and Jonathan Davis will be taking over the left field spot. So Tom David, I think he's gonna be taking that first, that lead off because he's a good at speed. You don't have very many speedy guys unless you throw Jonathan Davis up there, but he doesn't have good as contact. Christian Yelich, you could do him as well, but I'd rather have him like right behind Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and him be third in the lineup. And then Descar Hernandez, another big power hitter. And then Kevin Biggio, Luke Vaught, and then we could have Luke Vaught there, another big power hitter on the squad, right? Who could be the follow-up. I think Luke Vaught would almost be better there, a big-time hitter. I think almost the speed Toscar Hernandez would work better. And then Luke Vaught there. Kevin Biggio there. Danny Jensen there. Jonathan Davis, and then Bo Bichette there. And then Breda will be the depth, Maurice McGuire, and then Brandon Jerry. I almost feel like we're missing somebody. I almost feel like we have too many pitchers. Let's take a look at the pitcher rotation first. I want to just get that all organized. So, him in there, and there's Lance McCullers there. So we want Lance McCullers to be the leadoff guy, then Boraki, and then we'll do Kunackle there, and then Sean Reed Foley and Mark Letter Jr. Sean Reed Foley has been playing for a bit, so we'll play him there. So that will be our pitching rotation, which is looking better than we've had over the past couple of years, which is nice. And if Dallas, if we're struggling, Dallas Keuchel, we could get rid of him. So we have some trading options there. Phil Egan will be the depth, and then Phil Bickford will be the closer. Yeah, we have way too many bullpen guys. We need to get rid of one guy. Get rid of one guy, and we could call up one guy. We have too many relief pitchers, I feel, because we have, yeah, right, we have that guy. So he could go down to AAA, and then we could send him down to AA. So who could we call up that could be useful for the team this year? So Luke Vaught. I think we're almost missing like another outfielder. Almost. Actually, we could use almost another infielder because Brandon Jerry could play the outfield. Who should we pick up? Who should we use? We could use Joe Gray Jr. Christian Yelich is there. But I feel like we could almost use a depth guy. Like a guy that can be a speedy player. Almost like a Justin Turner. He could definitely come in and play some good baseball for us, like as a depth guy, but I know he doesn't want to be a depth guy. He wants to be that guy that plays every day, like it says there. Brendan Crawford, probably same with him, an everyday player. So we'd be looking down towards like Kyle Seager and stuff like that, a guy who can kind of hit the ball, but we're more looking towards like a speedier, like a D. Gordon, but he's going to want to play every day. Tim LaCoste. He wants to be a platoon player. Get him for 1 year for $600. I feel like just using like somebody like a Joe Gray, calling him up for this year wouldn't be a bad idea. You bring him up, he could be that guy to assist the team. Or we could bring up Fernando Sylvia. But I feel like a good year down the minors for him would be good. See, yeah. We're going to have to we need to bring in somebody to help out the team this year. That's what we need to do. And I think the guy that we pick up is almost another second baseman. To kind of like, he's a speedy player, can come in, pitch hit. We just need a pitch hitter that can come in there, be that speedy player for the team, which is what we were talking about. Lewis Ruffin will be that perfect player for the team. Nice speedy player, minor league contract. Don't have to spend at all any money on him, which is nice. And we could just immediately call him up to the big leagues. We could almost use, but Eisen Diaz wouldn't be that guy that we would want to use on the team. He's more of the type of role player that we need. The speed that we need is in Lewis Ruffin, so he's a perfect player for the team. Now we just need to edit the rest of the lineups and stuff like that, get it ready for the year. So while I do that, I'm going to cut the video, and you guys will see the finished product of the team and stuff like that. You guys are kind of already seeing what the lineup will be kind of looking like. So I'll be right back once I am finished editing the lineups. Alright, we are back. The lineups are set. Ton David will be the leadoff hitter. Let's see how that works for the first month for the Blue Jays. Pitching-wise, the way that it will be rolling, Zach Britton will be also the mid-relief pitching. So we got Phil Egan, the closer, Jonathan Holder, and then Rafael Iglesias for the setup relief pitchers. Mid-relief pitchers, you got Zach Britton, Mike Montgomery, and Luis Ceza, and then Phil Bickford for the late relief pitcher. And then there is your starting core, Dallas Keuchel up to an 83. So the team is looking better, and I am happy to see that this team is getting better. Let's see how it rolls. Let's see how the team is. It's similar to the regular season for the let's get into it. The first game is against the New York Yankees. Let's see how the team is. We win our first game, and Christian Yelich out for a couple days. We'll just auto that. Auto fix. Does that mean place on the bench? Hell. Hang on a quick second here. Did you guys auto line? Okay, you just plunked in Brennan Jerry, which is good. That's what I wanted. Oh, look at that. Don David 250. Christian Yelich a 450. Oh my god, Christian Yelich is a beast. I'm so happy that we got him on the Toronto Blue Jays. That is probably one of the best pickups, man. Auto fix all. Auto says out for the couple days. We'll just keep active. Place on the bench. 6 for 6. Scott Harrington. Auto that because that's in the AA. Auto utilize. My god, can you fuck off with the injuries, man? I told you guys that I'm not managing the fucking lineups for the minors. Where's the injuries? Injury management. MLB only. That's what I've said a long time ago. I set that to that specific thing. Can we get Lance McCullers Jr. performing a bit here, man? We need to start winning some games. There we go. There's the game in a fractured arm. That is a huge injury. Lewis says is out with an injury, so that means we got to call somebody up. We got to call somebody up. Brandon Brenham or who's been better? Brendan Brenham. Move him up to the MLB. He's going to get some time in the MLB now. Who's been hot? Lance McCullers. You got Boroki's been on fire. Dallas Keuchel has also been on fire. 31 strikeouts. Lance McCullers needs to set himself on fire a bit. Don David's he's kind of going on a cold streak here. But Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 298. Christian Yelich a 436. Wow. Luke Vault's also been he's almost at 300. Danny Jensen's been on fire. Bo Bichette's been playing great. Sakura Beretta. I think Jonathan Davis is going to be honestly the better hitter just to throw in there. Sakura Beretta is just not the guy that I want to play at all. I don't want to play him at all. So Jonathan Davis is more of a reliable player in my mind. Anyways, let's keep on simulating here. Auto fix the rotation. Yeah, that's the Bison, so I really don't give a shit. So the first month for the Blue Jays, we are 15-12, and we are 0.5 games out of a divisional spot, ladies and gentlemen. Did you guys hear that? That we're a game out of a fucking wild card spot for the first time in a long time. We're actually playing good baseball. Look at that. Speed 4th in the MLB, contact 8th, power 10th, pitching 25th, and defense is 19th. We are getting better as a team, and I'm loving to hear that. Is that we're getting better and better each and every year. And that is good to see. The Twins are giving us offer Tanner English, who is a center fielder who we do not need because we already got infinite amounts of center fielders. And we're not trading away TJ Zinch. There's the losses that are starting to come in for the Blue Jays. 16-16. Yeah. Come on, guys. We need to start winning some W's. Bo Bichette out for a couple days. Just keep active. Place on bench. I'll fix it again. Oh yeah, scouting. Did we lose any of our scouts? It's all auto, right? Oh, you son of a bitch. Do I have to reset everything again? Scouting. You bitch, man. Why is it why is all my settings off? That's such an ass, man. What the fuck? Gameplay. Why is all my settings were changed off? That's such bullshit. A couple days right before the draft, all my fucking shit goes off. Come on, man. 15 days before the draft and all my settings just completely get turned off. We get swept by the Yankees. Come on, boys. We need to start getting some W's, man. We're playing sketchy. We're not playing as good as we want to be playing. Kevin Biggio for a couple days. Just keep active. 2022 first player draft. Where are we picking the 7th pick? So let's get a good relief pitcher. That's what we need to pick up. No. Oh. Center fielder, of course. We got more fucking center fielders. My God. Oh my God. Look at that fielding, man. Kevin Zumara. No. Rob Stockton. Another closing pitcher. Why is there no fucking relief pitchers for us, man? We're so weak there, man. Potential, though, is 80 overall. Rob Stockton, I think, is almost the best player to pick potential-wise. You could play a closer. His stamina should be getting up there. He's better than I think most guys, I know his controls down there. You got hit. I think Rob Stockton is a guy you pick up. Kevin Zamara is very sketchy. You don't know. I mean, Rob Stockton, I think he's your best player to go after at the 7th overall selection, 21 years old. Hopefully, he turns out to be the player that we could hopefully need him to be. Let's go look at overall. So, oh my god, yes. Contact, yes. Eldridge Hamilton is a guy that we need. A potential is 80 overall, yes. That's a player we're picking. Round 3, let's get another good pick here. I want another good pick in this bitch. Leonardo, not too bad. Practically gonna have to guess a relief pitcher, Samuel Perez. Oh my god, yes. Yes, Samuel Perez. Hopefully his potential's not 70. A little bit better than that. We'll have to see. I guess we'll just go after Lance Ambrose. Yeah, we'll just take some guesses here, man. That's all we can do here in the later on round since we lost our fucking scouting. And it's get some random guesses up in this bitch, right? Because we really need to build that relief pitching core up a bit. We already built it up pretty good amount. First baseman, I think, would be bloody good. Power hitter, Ray Fernandez, for sure. I think that is it for the draft. Oh, no, we got one more round. Okay. I think a relief pitcher would be a good way to end off the draft. I think that's a good way. I think that's a hell of a way to end off the draft. Sam, Miranda. Now, hopefully, the last couple of years, our picks have not been panning out when we pick randomly. So let's hope to God that this draft is a good draft to end off this episode. Come on. Rob Stockton, 91 overall. Eldridge, a 78 overall. Not too shabby. 70 overall. And Samuel Perez, that's rough. Lance Ambrose, 84. And Miranda, 80. I mean, that's not bad. An 80 overall for Miranda. 53 overall, not bad. Stockton's already a 71 overall, so you're already having a relief guy in him. And his stamina is pretty good, so you're already getting a relief pitcher in Rob Stockton. Eldridge Hamilton, 78 overall. He's looking pretty damn good. Lance Ambrose, you could have a future potential starter in him. So, I mean, you got a pretty good amount of players. You got a franchise guy in Stockton. Lance Ambrose, who's already a 65 overall. So that's pretty close to being ready. And I know Miranda's pretty far back, but you got 4 potential guys that could be on the MLB roster here for the Toronto Blue Jays. So today is a half-decent day. I mean, overall, standings-wise, we're not sitting in a perfect spot. We're 5 games back. We're in a wild card spot right now. So, I mean, we're in a playoff spot for the first time in a long time. If we keep playing good baseball, we could potentially see ourselves in a playoff position. I mean, look at this team. We're getting better and better each and every year, and we could see ourselves being in a playoff position. That is a great spot for us to be in right now. Why the fuck is Reese McGuire playing shortstop? What in the actual fuck? Because we have no other shortstops. Okay. Good to know. Lewis Ruffin will be playing shortstop, not fucking Reese McGuire. For fuck's sakes. God damn it, man. Why do you guys do that to me? Or, like, at least play Brandon Jury. Let's take a look at the pitching. Lance McGuire's Jr., man. What the fuck has happened to you, buddy? You have really just dropped off the face of the earth. You have not been that $16.5 million pitcher that we've been wanting you to be. Baraki's been a beast. Dallas Keuchel's been the monster that we've been wanting him to be. Sean Reed Foley and Mark Letter Jr., they've been struggling. Bullpen-wise, I mean, you've been getting good stuff out of Phil Egan, which is good. He's been playing solid, which is good to see. 16 saves on the year. Jonathan Holder, he's been playing fantastic for the team. Same with Rafael. I think what we're going to do is we're going to have Mike Montgomery be the setup guy. Or we're only going to have one setup guy. I think that would be the better bet. Rafael Gladius and a Phil Egan, and then all you guys could be mid-relief pitchers. Because I think Jonathan Holder needs to play a little bit more. Because he hasn't been playing very much. So we need to be more reliant on him. We're having a way better year this year, which is good to see. We're playing really good this year with 30-26. We're in a wild card spot. So the Blue Jays, we're improving, man, which is good to see. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Adios, amigos.